Okay, here is the audience. Okay, hey everybody, my name's Toby. Thanks for hanging out with me here. So the project's going to be on the social media takeover that I did for my communications class with Maryville University. The nonprofit that I chose to go with was the Hospitalers of Ukraine. Now, Hospitalers is essentially a group of medics, nurses, paramedics, and they all combine their efforts to help those in need. So, we'll move on here. Okay, so the goal of the assignment was to choose a nonprofit of our choice and one that we wanted to promote. So it could have been anything from YWCA to food kitchens, etc. I have been very involved with Ukraine since the war started, between giving different organizations money and sending medical supplies and everything like that. So it was only fitting that I chose Ukraine to help with. I decided to go with Instagram since Instagram's kind of my main choice for social media. So, and it was just the one that I was most familiar with. Like I said, I've been involved helping Ukraine since the beginning of the war. At the end of February, I've made a couple different friends worldwide. Handful of people actually in Ukraine in various areas, like Zaporozhye or Kyiv, and it's been really cool to interact with them and actually get like first-hand account of exactly what they're going through. So I also have a background in emergency medicine, so it was only fitting that I combine, my passion for helping people in Ukraine and then my passion for helping people in times of need. So this group particularly relies a lot on crowdfunding. So they very limited funds, like most organizations in Ukraine, and with the power of social media, they were able to really harness people's donations, etc. And actually, a friend of mine that I met through just like Instagram comments, like commenting back and forth, like we made friends, and it was actually his recommendation that I picked this group to do this when I asked him. So my project strategy was to obtain information from the hospitalers.life website and also investigate tag posts in different pages, etc., and to follow those, and to make at least 1 to 2 posts per day. Use hashtags to further the post. Various hashtags like so that others may live, stop Russian aggression, etc. Those were hashtags that I tried to use on every post. And then also tagging the actual nonprofit was a way that I noticed I saw a lot more feedback. So I kind of using the analytics and the metrics, and then also kind of seeing kind of the amount of likes and comments I was getting. That's what I kind of used to judge how it was going. My highest performing post was this one. This is actually another guy that I know. His name's Brandon Mitchell. He's actually from the UK. He got tired of seeing everything on the news and packed up all his stuff, which was essentially just a backpack, and he went over to Ukraine to help. So he's been very active in crowdfunding, as you can see from this post that I made. He was able to crowdfund and was able to make enough money to actually go up to Germany to get 2 4x4s, which he brought down to Ukraine with another guy that's over there helping. And so it's been really cool stories that I've been able to find out about. He's also very well known with different groups that I follow within Ukraine. So it's been cool to really put together everything. And these are the metrics from it. So as you can see, we reached 64 total people from it. We had 25 likes, comments, and shares, and we have it broken down over here. So we have 16 likes, 1 comment, and 8 shares. So stuff like this was really cool to see these posts that I made just on Canva and see them actually getting shared across the whole world. So that was pretty neat. To date, my page, Complete Nirvana, and we are up to 60 followers, and we've reached 140 people, and we've had 58 profile visits. So and this was coming from like 2 followers when I first started. It was just kind of like a backup page that I had that I always wanted to do like a clothing brand or something with. So it's been cool to kind of see it blow up. Okay, any questions?
I don't believe so. Good job.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yes.
How does it work?
It works. So we make these posts on this website. We can put all these fancy pictures and letters and everything like that, and then I research about the picture that I've chosen, and then I make a short little tidbit about it, and then I post it, and I see how many people engage with it, and then I try and direct people to their website so that way they can donate money to them. Yes.
I've done stuff like this in my school. We would make paragraphs and essays, and sometimes we would even make travel commercials and places to go see.
Awesome. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question on crowdfunding. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, so crowdfunding is, they call the whole Ukrainian war crowdfunding, just because so many different groups have reached out to worldwide as a whole, asking for donations and stuff like that, and that's essentially what crowdfunding is.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so like all the various groups that like I buy shirts from, that's essentially crowdfunding because they're taking those profits and doing, you know, whether putting it towards weapons or medical gear or everything like that. So,
Interesting.
well, thank you guys. Thanks.